of transportation engineering. So, past few sessions we are discussing various kind of traffic engineering points, and in last session we have discussed about various traffic surveys. We have concluded the part of volume survey, traffic volume studies, and we have known that there are various kind of methods which are being available to calculate the traffic volume. We have learned the objects and necessities of traffic volume. We have learned the manual and automatic methods of traffic volume calculation. And now we are moving towards another part of the traffic survey. We have also learned the speed studies, four type of speeds such as spot speed, average speed, running speed, journey speed. We have learned about anoscope. We have learned about the radar. Now we will learn about origin and destination studies. So I welcome one of you once again in another session of traffic engineering. Okay, so in this session, we are mainly going to cover origin and destination studies. So, before that, one thing that I would like to mention, I would like to explain is about the modal speed. That is the concept which is the part of speed studies that we had left to learn. So, we will cover that in this portion. We will learn about the modal speed. So, what is modal speed? Modal speed is the speed value that occurs most frequently in the sample of spot speeds. Means it indicates the speed at which the greatest portion of vehicles travel. In other means, how can you understand this thing? It means majority of vehicles travel which with the particular part of greatest portion of that speed. That particular thing is called as modal speed. If we draw the graph of frequency over speed, then it would be like this, and this point is called as modal speed. Fine. Mainly, this origin and destination surveys are used to know the origin and destination of various kind of vehicles. Means we need to know that how many vehicles have used this particular portion as their origin of trip, and how many vehicles have used that particular location as their destination of their trip. And for that purpose, we need to collect certain data which are related to number of vehicles, their origin, their destination, number of passengers which are traveling in the vehicles, various kind of routes, etc. And why we need to use this origin and destination surveys? There are certain uses, such as first is to judge the adequacy of routes, then to establish the preferential route for various vehicles, then to locate new roads, then to locate the terminals, then to locate the expressways, regulate the heavy vehicle movements, locate the new bridge as per traffic, etc. So these are the uses of origin and destination surveys. Now let us move towards various methods of origin and destination surveys. I have prepared a separate method through which you can remember this origin and destination survey easily. So there are total 5 methods through which origin and destination surveys can be carried out. First is the home interview method. Second is the license plate method. Third is the return postcard method. Fourth is the roadside interview method, and fifth is the tag on car method. It may occur that you may experience that the sequence of the methods are changed as per your book, but I have prepared this sequence according to the requirements of understanding. First is about the home interview method. How we will remember this thing? First of all, we will learn about the survey methods. What happens in the home interview method is that in this method, various kind of random samples, such as 5 to 10 percentage of samples. Means if we have to construct the road of 100 kilometer, then what we will do? We will choose particular 10 percentage stretch of that, and then we will survey in that 10 percentage part, and then we will try to predict that okay, this thing is happening in this 10% part, so it will occur like this in total part. So we'll assume the things, but before that we will take 0.5 to 10 percentage of the part as a sampling part. We will visit the people on their home. We will go to their home. We will ask them that what are your origin, common origin for trips? What are your destinations? How many trips do you take? Do you perform in particular 1 month or particular week? which kind of vehicle you prefer for your trip. So this is the kind of things that we need to ask to them, and then we will collect the data. So this is the thing that will included in the home interview survey. It is having certain advantages also. It is having certain advantages, such as the advantages is like it may happen that you should not you will not have to stop certain vehicles. It may occur whenever you are approaching the vehicles on the road to stop them, they may not stop and they may not answer your question. But whenever you are going to visit them on their home, then they will answer the question. I will just try to explain the methods. The advantages and disadvantages of these methods will be self-understood. Now the second method is the license plate method. What we will do, we will hire a few people who will sit apart at the origin part and destination part. Once the vehicle crosses the location, those people will note their registration plate number. And at the destination also, the people who are sitting there will note the people who are crossing the stretch. And then we will compare that who have used both the origin and destination as per the license plate, and then we will use this thing. So this is how the origin and destination will be used for that. Then the another method is the written postcard method. What we will do, let us take an example. We will just stand at the toll plaza. We will have the written postcard. On the postcard we will fill all the details such as the name of the passenger, route, type of vehicle. The passenger just have to tick mark those things. We will give the postcard to the passenger, to the people. We will tell them to fill up the detail and post that postcard in nearer post office. So this is how the written postcard method works. The last method is about roadside interview method. What we will do, we will stand at the side of the road and we will ask the people who are crossing that road that where you are going, which road you normally propose, which road you normally use, which route you normally use, which kind of vehicle you use. And by the answer of those questions we will try to analyze the things. And the last method is the tag on car method. What we will do in this method is we will, when the vehicle crosses when we are standing over here and the vehicle crosses this part, we will stick a tag on that car. We will keep certain people, few people who will standing at the farther part, destination part. They will mark that how many vehicles are there who are having tags on their vehicle. So we will have the number of counts that this much vehicles have crossed this location and this has crossed this location. So they have used this as the origin and this as the destination. And this is how the tag on car method works. Now let us go towards the list of the method. I will narrate the method to memorize this thing. Say you want to send a postcard. So what you will do, first you will sitting at your home and you will think that okay, I want to send this postcard. So the first method is about home interview method, because you are sitting at the home. This is the memorization method. Second, what you will do, after thinking you will have to take the action. So what you will do, you will go out of your home and you will hire a particular cab, a particular taxi. Now, if you hire a cab, that cab already has that license plate. So the second method is the license plate method. Third is what you will do third, then you will reach to the particular post office and return that postcard on that post office. So third is about the return postcard method. Then the fourth thing is about the roadside interview. So what you will do, after posting that postcard you will come back and you will see that okay, I have to go this side of the road because this particular side is having traffic. So that is the roadside interview method. Roadside has come. And fifth is about the tag on car method. And once you reach at the home again with that cab will drop you at your place which was having the tag on it, of tag of Uber or Ola. So that is called as tag on car method. The first is the home interview method, second is license plate, third is return postcard, fourth is roadside interview, fifth is tag on car method. So this was all about the origin and destination method. We have learned about how this origin and destination method works, what are the benefits, and all these five methods have their own advantages and disadvantages. You have to understand these methods by yourself with the concept that I have narrated, and you have to keep the advantages and disadvantages on your mark line, on your mind map. Fine. So we have discussed about the modal speed. Modal speed is which speed? Modal speed is the speed at which the maximum portion, greatest portion of the vehicles travel. It is like this. You can see the peak over here 50 kmph. So here majority of the vehicles are traveling with the speed of 50 kmph. So here 50 kmph is the modal speed. Then the origin and destination surveys, we have learned about the uses, the concept and the methods. I hope you understood the concept thoroughly. Thank you so much. See, make sure that total there are how many surveys? VSFOPAC. V stands for volume, S stands for speed, O stands for origin and destination, P stands for parking survey, F stands for flow characteristics, A stands for accident studies, and C stands for traffic capacity studies. Out of that, we have covered the part of traffic volume, speeds per studies in which we have learned the anoscope part, travel speed, journey speed, running speed, average speed, instantaneous speed, radar method. We have also learned how to represent the volume data with the help of variation chart, with the help of traffic flow intersection diagram, with the help of that particular thing. If you remember, traffic coming in, traffic going out. And now we have got origin and destination part. So the remaining things are parking survey, accident survey, traffic capacity survey, and certain traffic flow theories. So you have to remember, you have to understand this survey on daily basis. Otherwise, you will not be able to grasp these concepts thoroughly. So make sure you understand these concepts thoroughly. Fine. Okay.